Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and even the very occasional dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell, because that way you'll find out whenever I post new videos, announce giveaways, or go live. And those live streams do usually involve a few giveaways, and I am planning on going live this month on November 8th at 5 p.m. Pacific, so hopefully you can join me for that. As always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Today I have a great monthly lifestyle / self-care box that I've been reviewing here on the channel for the past few months, and that is Breathe. They do this nice box wrap. This box is $50 per month and you receive 5 to 6 products. There is a little price break if you're able to do a longer subscription, as well as a bonus item if you do a 3-month or longer subscription. If you use the code Noelle10, you can save 10%, and as always, I will leave all of that information for you in the description box below. They were kind enough to send this box to me for review, and I so appreciate it. I also really appreciate because they focus on a different kind of self-care each month, that they don't just assume that self-care is all about bath bombs and sheet masks, right? Sometimes self-care can be a little bit more challenging. It involves some introspection, it involves some hard work, and last month was definitely indicative of that with the financial self-care theme, which I thought was very challenging, but they did a pretty good job with it. So I'm kind of excited to see what we have in store for this month as well. So opening it up, it has a nice affirmation on the inside that we can take a look at, and this one says, "It's my time and I'm ready for the next step in my career." So it looks like it's going to be about our professional growth, which is kind of cool, and again, one of those kinds of self-care that we probably don't think about a lot, but one that we can definitely use some tips and tricks and treats to help us encourage working on it a little bit more. Then we got a nice quote card. It says, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to just try one more time." So who said that? I kind of mixed up some of the words, but you got the meaning. It was Thomas Edison, interestingly enough. So, and then inside they do this really nice sort of mini magazine that's even kind of formatted like that on the cover, where yes, it does definitely tell us about the items in the professional self-care issue, but it also gives us a letter from the founder, as well as some little mini articles. So it says, "Hello, dear friend. Over the years, I've struggled at various stages of my career, just like you might have, I'm sure. New work environments, bossy superiors, toxic culture, unhealthy competition, unreasonable clients, gender wage gap, long hours, irregular meal times, you name it, I've been through it. And to be honest, I still continue to experience some of these challenges. And I also know how much the stress that results from these experiences has affected my well-being over the years. A health scare a few years ago forced me to pause and wonder how I can set things right for myself. For starters, I've become more mindful about my work schedule and intentionally do not answer work emails during weekends any longer unless they are mission critical. And I also keep my phone outside the bedroom in the nights so that I can sleep better. These two habits have made a huge impact on my overall well-being. I am trying to be better about setting those boundaries as well. I haven't gotten to the point where I have my phone outside of my room just because I feel like I need to have it there for emergencies, but it is something that I need to work on in terms of not getting on my phone in the first hour of the day when I wake up. I feel like I should let that go and enjoy my coffee and then look at the emails. It says, couple that with better career planning and goal setting, I am in better control of my career now than a decade ago. Simple self-care habits can make a huge difference, and I can vouch for that. That's why in this month's curation, the focus is on professional self-care to bring your attention to the impact of self-care on your career." And then of course it always says that you can reach out if you have any questions, which I just think is so personable. This is the page that tells us all about the items. So there are 5 items and then a kind of bonus item if you are, again, a 3-month or longer subscriber. We have some articles. One is 4 reasons why career development goals are important. Another is 6-step process to conduct a year-end review of your career. So definitely a self-care thing that doesn't sound that fun, but is so important to your success. Tools to plan your career the right way. And then just a little plug, you guys, they are doing a special limited edition winter box. It is $150, but if you use the code WINTER30, you can get $30 off. I'm not sure if I was supposed to share that with you, but I'm going to. And it is going to have over $400 worth of products in there. So it's going to be a super full box. It's going to have 15 products or more in there. So just a little plug, if you don't necessarily want to do a subscription, or you're kind of looking for a good way to do some gift giving to yourself and to others around you, you might consider their winter box. Now, I have to tell you guys, I am not a career girl. I have always been what some of my friends lovingly call a hustler. That's how I've been described in the positive way, I like to think, versus the sort of like trickster way. But I've always had multiple jobs, not necessarily careers, and that's just sort of how my brain and my schedule work now. Starting from college, I had 3 different jobs in college, and even now I have probably 3 jobs at a time. Even when I try to sort of simplify my life, I always wind up picking up something else. For example, this YouTube channel, which was sort of like kind of something I wanted to do on a whim, has actually sort of started taking up some of my time, quite a bit of my time actually, and I am sort of making it one of my income streams, but I really love it. So this is a good opportunity for me to focus on something work-wise that I really enjoy, and I try to make that the case with any job that I take. But I have had some opportunities to consider doing a more full-time career, but I would have to sacrifice all of the other things that I like to do, and I've just gotten to the place in my life where I'm kind of okay with being a hustler. I'm kind of okay with having my brain be able to take a break from one sort of thinking and then jumping to the next, and that's just how I like to live my life. It is definitely a choice. It's definitely been a little bit of something I've had to like sort of accept, that I'm not going to have this high-powered career, which is something I sort of envisioned for myself once upon a time. But it works for me, but it does also help that I have a pretty good sense of like self-care and balance, so that's how I do it. But you guys let me know in the comments below how you practice professional self-care in your own life in the comments below. So I'm going to prop it open to the, now that we had that little personal aside, sometimes I like to share with you guys, and if you don't like to hear that stuff and you just want to get to the box, you can always fast forward, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get into that and show you some of the items that we have. Now, the item on top, you guys, just barely fits in the box. That is so funny. So they didn't even put like tissue paper. I'm wondering if I'm actually gonna be able to wedge this item out of there. I might have to turn the box upside down. Huh, I don't know. So they are really smart though in terms of doing that wrap on the box, because it actually gives them more space because they don't have to tuck the flap inside. All right, I magically managed to get it out. This is pretty cool, you guys. This is like a gift box. It's an everyday mask. I said it, self-care is not just sheet masks, but you know, it's partially sheet masks. This is a 8 sheet mask collection from Face Story. I've never seen this like full collection like this, and I actually really like these masks. I've gotten some of these individually, so I'm really excited about it. We've got an everyday lemon brightening mask, an everyday olive skin balancing mask, everyday pearl brightening mask, everyday rice bran soothing mask, everyday acai rejuvenating mask, everyday almond skin strengthening mask, everyday charcoal detoxifying mask, and an everyday jasmine moisturizing mask. So pretty cool. I think I've actually tried all of these masks like once or twice, but I actually really love that it came in that box, and I feel like I should share it with someone else, but I might not, because I've finally gotten into the habit of doing masks more often. For a long time I was just sort of like collecting them, and then I was like, what are you waiting for? Use them. So let's see what it says about this. It says, look bright and fresh on video calls. Each mask targets a different skin concern and focuses on a key ingredient to help support the skin and boost radiance. The masks are super gentle and formulated with the very best ingredients, and the MSRP on that is just $17, which I think is pretty good. Now that I got past that top layer, you guys, we actually have the breathe sticker and a little bit of tissue paper. So that's they probably had to like figure that out. They had to Tetris it a few times, I'm sure, to figure out how to make that work. So everything else is kind of down here in the bottom. So something is all wrapped up with a little bit of washi tape. So I always love packages within packages. So let's go ahead and get into this guy. Ooh, I wonder what this is. So this is, it's like in kind of a rose gold, which basically is a way of saying pink, I think. So this is a hard EVA travel case. That's what I'm guessing it is. So yes, it says this travel case is perfect to pack your phone and charging cable, a power bank, or small electronic accessories. Its soft lining protects your devices from falls or scratches, and its water-resistant coating protects against moisture. This has an MSRP of $16. So it is kind of nice. You can see it's kind of more of a harder case. It just has this nice loop if you want to hook it onto something. I would definitely use this for my battery packs, or maybe even an external hard drive if you are traveling with your computer and like maybe you're taking a ton of photos and you just want to like kind of have that backup. That's a great idea. So I definitely use these and buy them. So it is nice and tall, so it's going to fit, I think, most phones. You could just tuck it in there. I'd probably put the cords here on this mesh side where there's a little bit a little more safety. It does have a little carabiner in here, so you can use that on the loop. That's kind of cool. I was wondering what that was. And then your phone can go on the other side because it does have some space. So it's like a suitcase, right, where there's some depth on both sides. So that's kind of a cool item. item. I like that, and very like professional for those work trips or just trips in general. All right, so I need a job where I can write off work trips, so maybe one of these days I'll have to start a travel channel here. This is a side mount magnetic bracket for your hands. Oh, this is super cool, you guys. So you can see it here. It's magnetic. You can put it onto your laptop. I'm not sure if my laptop is actually metal. It kind of has like a rubberized exterior, so I wonder if that works or if it messes with anything in your computer. Hopefully not, but I will definitely give it a try because that would be awesome to just have my phone there. I do have a little phone stand next to me, but I think sometimes this would be awesome as like sort of a screen extension almost. So it says, no more fumbling with your phone while you're at your desk. Go hands-free with this phone holder and improve your productivity and concentration. Attach it to your laptop with ease and multitask without any distractions. Answer calls or text messages without picking up your phone. Huh, so this has an MSRP of $10. It says magnetic fixation, carry easily. I'm very interested to see. So there is a protective film that you put on there and then you put the magnet on it. So you're not actually going to like mess up your computer. So, because I like to keep my computer as pristine as possible. I'm like constantly wiping it down. I don't put any stickers on it. And I am a PC person. In case anyone was wondering, I do have an iPhone, but I am a PC person when it comes to anything on my laptop. I know. Don't at me. Just don't at me. It's just, this is how I live. That's a hybrid life. Like I said, not one career. I had not one operating system. I love this. So this is a like faux leather catch-all in this very nice neutral color. It's kind of a very like light gray or taupe. And of course these snaps will come apart so you can lay it flat. So this is actually something kind of cool to travel with because you can lay it flat. It doesn't take a ton of space, but then you can kind of organize your life once you get there. It's like it make the dresser actually functional because you can of course put your phone, your charger, your keys, your change, all the little things in there, or it can just be something nice on your dresser for your jewelry and your other trinket dishes. So this is a PU leather catch-all, which just means that it's not really leather. It says, say goodbye to desk clutter and improve your productivity. The sleek looking catch-all can make your desk look neat and orderly. Keep your keys, loose change, phone, or stationery within easy reach. It's big enough to hold your items without taking up too much space on your desk, and this has an MSRP of $10. My husband winds up with all the catch-alls in the house, and this is definitely nice and neutral. Even the carrying case actually even fits there in there as well. So this is kind of great just to like, again, I don't mind having cords out, but like if we can kind of contain them all into one place, that makes me so much happier. And then if you do wind up having a moment where you put everything away and you're like, well, now I don't have anything to put in the catch-all, you just flatten it and like kind of slide it into your bookshelf or put it in with your file folders and then wait until you fill it all up again. So I actually really like that. That's a nice item. So we are getting a lot of like sort of like office-y items in here, which I don't mind at all. You guys know I love my desk accessories. And then I think we have one last item maybe. Oh, no, we have two. So we got this fun mist sprayer. So I've gotten this in a couple of different boxes. These are always nice to have, especially on a hot day. This is a Nano mist sprayer. Has an MSRP of $15. The fine spray from this mini facial sprayer will ensure you stay moisturized while you spend hours in front of your computer. Use it as a part of your daily skincare routine. High frequency ultrasonic vibration makes it easier for water molecules to enter the bottom layer of the skin. So it is in this very baby pink. Now I have one I think that's like in a metallic pink, one that's in white. These make great gifts too. It is a super fine mist, so like at first I was kind of like, I don't think I want to use like a mister or a sprayer close to my electronics, but honestly it is like so fine that it's not going to mess your makeup up. It's just going to kind of like hydrate and kind of refresh you and like wake you up if you're feeling a little bit sleepy. It does have this nice little charging cord, and it's super duper easy. Like the first time I saw it I was like, I feel like this needs more instructions because usually they're like in Chinese, and you just fill it up with water, and like it doesn't have to be like special water. I think it said like in the instructions that I did have on another one that you had to use special water, but I used it with regular water and it was honestly just fine. So you just kind of like fill up the top cup and then snap it on, and then it goes down into the bottom, and it does spray very, very nicely. Usually the little button like kind of glows a little bit. So the 5 main items in all boxes were our magnetic laptop phone mount, our Nano mist sprayer, the faux leather catch-all, the hard travel case. I think that might be my favorite item, even though it's pink. I kind of wish that was like the neutral colored item. And our everyday mask 8-sheet collection from Face Story. That actually might be my favorite item too. And then again, as I mentioned before, 3-month or longer subscribers do receive an extra gift in all of their boxes. And this time around, it was all wrapped up in pink tissue paper. It is from Beauty Kitchen. It is a rose and geranium antioxidant facial cleanser. So a little like self-care beauty-ish item. So it says, this cleanser is supercharged with alpha lipoic acid that rivals vitamin C and E in its antioxidant effects, paired with clean ingredients, essential oils of rose and geranium, and soothing aloe vera to ensure your face will thank you later. This has an MSRP of $6, so nice little like bonus in there. So kind of totaling everything up, it looks like we have a total value of just over the $50 in all honesty. So it's not necessarily like a value box, but again, I think it is so nice that they kind of focus on different elements of self-care each month, kind of ask some of the hard questions that we all need to ask. And I will be probably even without a big high-powered career, doing a little kind of introspection and check at the end of the year, sort of deciding where I want to focus more energy, more attention, more time. I think that is important, whether or not you go into a workplace or work from home. Let me know what you guys thought about this box in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.